4-shot. Change in 3 days.
Yes, they will.
What up, broski? 5 hours and 10 minutes till we get there.
My Beth is ready. Beth's ready.
Beth, I hope she packed all my clothes. Oh, see you in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Finish our yearly tradition. We just go to drive 4 hours to Jay's.
Go to the big buck of the week. We made it. We made it. It's 1 a.m. We made it to the hotel for the night, getting unpacked, and then we're going to bed because it's been a long day. Beth and Kevin drove the whole way, so they're the best. Now we get to go sleep. Dude, I think when we came through town, like 2 miles that way, there was like a moose that came through. I think there was a moose. Dude.
There's elk.
Maybe it was like a giant deer, or Beth and I both thought it was a small elk or a big deer. Ask her. It was I said moose and she goes elk, and I was like, I think it's a moose. You don't think there's not moose up here? Really? Who knows? We're leaving the hotel. We had breakfast already. Things packed up. I'm driving. Kevin's in the back, and we got about 2 hours to go to the mountains. It's about 9 a.m. and we're right on schedule. It's cold here. It's 55 degrees, and it's colder than I thought. That's for sure.
£37.
All right, guys. say goodbye to the big camera. The nice audio. Wave goodbye, Kevin. Big camera. GoPro from here on out. Going right there. So we got official starting time of 11:23, and look at this. I love this. Kevin's hatchet. We're heading down the North Mirror Trail to Mirror Lake, which is our first destination. We got about 4 miles the first leg, and then we're gonna set up camp and then head to a scenic outlook. Kevin's in front. Beth is behind me, and we got about 4 miles. We're ready. We are ready. Kevin's ready. Thumbs up. Half-mile in, we walked all the way down from up there to right here. And so far the trail's been good, and I'm feeling great. But I think we're gonna pay for the elevation loss because we're gonna go straight uphill next. We don't know how far we've gone. Do you think we're over halfway, like 2 miles?
I would say we're at least 2 miles, man.
It's true.
I would have said we're 2.5, 3.
Yeah, somewhere between 2 and 3 miles, I would say. First clearing. We've been mostly walking in the woods, so this is the first time we've had some open spots. Some fall colors you can see in the distance a little bit. There we go. Home sweet home. Wow, that sun feels really great. All right, we're down 1 man. Kevin is sleeping. We're going to a scenic lookout, so watch the bee. So we got another 1.5 miles to the scenic lookout, and then 1.5 miles back to camp. And Kevin has another 90-minute snooze.
Started here, came down here, then here. We are currently here. We're trying to go there. Again, started here. Fastest way back, it's gonna be to go that way.
Also the fastest way here. Don't know if this camera can do this justice up here. My tent would fit right there. Well, it's towards the end of the day and making a fire. Beth and Kevin have their food boiling. I got my food going, got a little ramen going on tonight. And it's like almost 7 or 8. The time is confusing because we're head bounced back and forth between Central and Eastern. So I think I might beat the sun to bed tonight. I am tired. And really hungry. Oh, I got a boil! When I was online, everything was booked up, but I don't see anybody else. So I don't know if anybody else is coming, or if anybody else will be here tonight. Hope nobody shows up. Hope we have the place to ourselves. Yeah, go to campsite 3. If you're booked for campsite 4, go to campsite 3. There's a lot more space down there. Oh, here, I'll help you. Let me just stand here while you do all the work. There you go. All right, I give it a 6 with a degree of difficulty at a 9.9. You want me to help you sturdy the pole?
I don't want you sturdy on that pole. I can see it. Oh, bitch. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Good job. I don't have too much.
I told you it. Told you it's not super easy. Oh, you're close. On that side. Good job. Right there.
So, yeah. All right, we did it, buddy.
We got caught clouds moving in today. As you see, it was overcast and it's beautiful, beautiful. Ah, this is terrible.
Out and now if you look, I don't know if you can be able to see it. You can see my breath in my light. I know, we're in cocoons. So that's me. Let's open that shut. And so now I get to go to bed. Alright, we're all done at campsite number 1. Official starting day 2. We're doing 6 miles or 7.1 instead of 11.
I guess.
He's excited. He's been up since about 4:30.
I'm ready to hike.
And I still feel a little sore from yesterday. We're gonna give it our best shot. Possible bear track. Oh, not today, no. We're on high alert for bears this morning. But our likelihood of seeing the bear is higher today just because we're the first ones out here. But so far no bears. But I am we're on high alert. We're on real high alert. Pretty close to the next trailhead. Similar trekking today with, we've been kind of crisscrossing some creeks and rivers, and so far it's pretty easy hiking. We've been deliberately slowing down our pace. Think so? Split it
Nope,
open.
they're not. They're not. I can feel the salad. I can feel the center of it.
Yeah.
They're not. The leaf is the same.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
we're getting pretty close to our next spot to either take a break or switch trail. The river to our right, this is the Big Cart River. So, got about the next 3 miles traversing across the river, or next to the river. And up here in about 1.5 miles, we gotta cross the river. So, it's nice because there's a big opening for sunlight. So it's much brighter than earlier this morning. What's that? Shining Creek Falls. You can hear it off in the distance. We hiked down and explored the falls for a little bit, and that was highlight of the trip so far. We were able to traverse along the rock walls and get pretty far down and see 3 or 4 of the falls. Take a lot of awesome pictures. Kevin jumped in the water, and awesome. This is one of the more remote spots, so definitely worth it to get back here. So we're all pumped. We got a couple more spots today, hopefully, and we got about another couple miles till we get back to the camp, Lake Superior.
I never like, I never like, I never like, I never like.
Lake Superior. We made it to Lake Superior. It means we only have 1.2 more miles to get to our campsite for the day. We're all looking forward to taking a break for a while. So far, I took the battery out and I cleaned everything off, and I dried everything up. It's a little bit hard to start, so the only way that I can start it is by taking the battery out and putting it back in. It seems to record fine. I haven't checked to see if my other recordings are there, if the card's still working. But hopefully as it dries off it gets better. But right now it's having trouble starting. Alright, first video check-in with the oops, I'm doing it wrong. With the cell phone, you guys, I screwed up.
Yeah,
I dumped the GoPro. It's trashed.
it was an accident. It happened.
So we're gonna do some I can make the rest of the movie with the camera, cell phone. So
Dinner time.
we got our fire going, we got our clothesline. It's like we've been living here for like 3 months. And got our everything set up. And it's dinner time. Food's starting to get nice and warm. We got dinner and dessert already going. Got some pudding for later. We're just gonna try and rest and relax and eat some food.
Day 3. I just woke up and we had a little bit of rain come in last night. Kevin and Beth had to get out of their hammocks and put up their rain fly at about 2:30 a.m. It's about 8 o'clock now. Just starting to get going. We have our second full day today. And slept pretty good last night, so my first task of the day is I had to find a good tree. All right. Breakfast, broke down camp, and we're on the trail. We got about 8 miles today. It'll put us about 2 miles from the car for tomorrow. So we're hiking right along Lake Superior all day today, and we're all ready to get after it. We've become very efficient at packing everything up and eating breakfast in an orderly manner, and then becoming pros at packing our gear each morning. So we're in the thick of our routine, and then it's just putting on miles this morning. We are hiking along Lake Superior Trail. I thought we were going to be more inland after the start of the day. We were in a lot of trees, but as you can see from behind me, this is Lake Superior.
hiking for about 2 hours, and we decided to take our break right here up on these rocks right on Lake Superior. So we've gone about 3 miles, about 5 more miles left, and we're gonna eat some lunch and enjoy the break. Good breeze around the water, but so far it's felt really good. And we're gonna take a little rest because I'm feeling it today. Look at that fireplace, you guys. This is awesome. This is great.
I thought it was gonna be too
Camp is all set up. I think it's time for a nap.
Dedicated stuff for you to eat.
Alright, so last night we're all just sitting here on the lake shore. Here's motherfucker. And we really don't want to leave. We got about 2 more hours till the sun drops. We're hoping to see the stars tonight. We haven't been up late enough to see the stars the whole trip. So tomorrow we have like 2 miles to pack out, and then we go home.
and none of us really want to go home.
Maybe 2 miles. Eric's directing.
We like our little isolated life without cell phone reception, and things are a lot easier out here. So we're gonna watch the sun drop, and then hopefully watch the stars come out. See you tomorrow, Wes.
We had a real doozy last night.
Yep. Made it through the Lake Superior hurricane.
It was like 11 o'clock, storm rolled in, rain.
It wasn't 11, was it?
Yeah, it was like 11.
I felt like 2.
And no, I mean, I got up at 3 and it wasn't raining.
We went to bed at like 10:30.
No, it was 10. It was like 9:57.
Oh.
Went to bed about...
Awake from midnight to 2:30. It was crazy.
Yeah, so we had a storm. We're all in agreement that the storm came in at 11 and was here for about 3 hours. Kevin and Beth got the brute force of it. I was hunkered down in my tent, and so now we're just getting everything packed up and getting some breakfast made and getting the hell out of here.
A lot of Dodge.
We got about 2 hours of hiking, and then we'll be to the
2
car.
hours, it's 2 miles.
2 miles of hiking, and then we'll be to the car.
Less than an hour.
We had to run out of camp real quick because we got poured on. We're in the middle of the trail taking a break, saving Beth's camera, and now we're ready to hit it. This is the current state of the crew.
Hey, do you want that Kashi bar? It's in my pocket.
We got a wet trail, and we got about another mile and a half before we hit back. So just a rain-soaked afternoon. We're freaking soaked, and we're on the road. We got about maybe like a quarter mile back to the car. Kevin's way up there. You can see him. But yeah, we're just hoofing it this last quarter mile because we are miserable. But that's in our rearview mirror. We're gonna might go back to Lake of the Clouds just to get one last photo, but the harder it rains, the less likely that looks like a possibility. We made it back to the car. We ended up having to go a lot further than we thought. We probably trekked a whole mile uphill after we broke through the trailhead to the road. You can see that the fog setting in, and conditions are pretty miserable. The parking lot is definitely empty. It was full 4 days ago, and I think we're gonna run up real quick to Lake of the Clouds, get another photo, and then get out of here because we are wet. But overall, it was a good day of hiking. We just had some pretty miserable conditions. We only had probably 3.5 miles. So there's the unlock, and it's been a good trip. Made it back to Lake of the Clouds, and it is we're in the clouds right here. Looks like we're on top of a mountain. But we got one last photo, and I said no, I'm just talking to the camera. We got one last photo, and now we're headed back down to the car and into some dry clothes and hopefully a hot meal. That is the end of the hike portion. Goodbye.